All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm one of the leaders here with Green Organics, which is the parent company of Goldasana and Heart by Naturals. I want to welcome you to the Monday night information and testimonials call or Zoom or wherever you want to call this. If you guys are guests and you are attending, thank you for attending tonight and comment in the chat here on Zoom, or if you're watching on Facebook Live, go ahead and comment on Facebook. Let us know if you are a guest and who invited you to get this information. So this will be our theme for 2026 as far as how we are going to operate this call every Monday. We're simply going to share the first thing we do each day and then the last thing we do at night. And we're talking about products. Okay, what products do you use first? And why, and which product do you use last and why. Very simple. Okay, very simple. And so that's going to be the theme for Monday nights in 2026. So no need to have to hop on here and feel you or your guest or a customer has to share this long testimonials. Testimonials simply talk about which product do you use first in the morning and then which one you use last at night. But before I get started, let me go ahead and use one of my products. This is High Vibe. This is an essential oil blend from Goldasana, one of our Season of Success oils. And so I like to utilize this oil. And when I'm doing presentations or anything that requires high energy, I like to take High Vibe. So inhale it. It smells great. And then I rub what's left on my hands on the back of my neck. So this right here, High Vibe, will lift the mood of the room, lift your mood. It's an amazing product. So this isn't the first one I use each day, and this definitely is not the last one I use because it'll keep me up. So a little bit about me. I've been with the company for almost 7 years. On February 4th will be my seventh year anniversary. I am no longer gainfully employed. I'm gainfully unemployed. I was able to walk away from corporate America toward the third quarter of last year, and so I am also a seven-figure earner here with the company, and we have several. We have a couple other seven-figure earners and several six-figure earners. The companies are both debt-free. Okay, Gold Desana has been around since 2012, family owned. We have the only network marketing companies that are owned by a female owner that are active. So Gold Desana, debt free, primarily essential oils, personal care products, cosmetics products with the go-go sticks. Now, if this is probably the first product I use every day is our frankincense stick. The very first thing I use when I wake up, it wakes me up. I just take a shot. I'm sitting here in my office at 5 o'clock in the morning. Then there's deodorant, soap powder. There's the don't no soap powder, tooth powder. There's hair and body bars for the skin and hair. There's laundry detergent. There's hard surface cleaner, essential oils. There's black seed oil. There's hair serum, skincare serum. I don't think I left anything out. So that's all on the Golden Sauna side. HBN been around since 2011, right? HBN is an amazing company. 2000, yeah, I'm sorry, 2017. Sorry, guys, 2017. HBN is debt free, just like Golden Sun is. HBN is a multi-million-dollar company, right? Has primarily supplements and superfoods. And so we have the Mind, Body, and Soul, which is our flagship product. That's the product that's created for inflammation in the brain, cardiovascular system. It helps to gently detoxify the body, right? So that is a product everyone should use it every day. Then there's the GLP-1 system for blood sugar control and weight release, and several other products with HBN. Fulvic acid is popular. And then the last product I use every day is black seed oil. So this is my last product I use every day. So that's what we have here with the products. They're all organic. They're all non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. We don't test them on any animals. For people who follow the keto diet, that ketosis diet, well, these products are keto friendly for the ones that are consumable. Okay, so you don't have to worry about having your blood sugar spiking and all that kind of stuff using these products. Um, we get paid too. So we are network marketing companies, Golden Sign, HBN, and people do network marketing every single day. I just was on Facebook and I saw someone share a TV series they're watching on Netflix, saying this is the series of 2026, and just sharing it, right? Shared it on their Facebook page, and people were commenting, "Yeah, that is good." And the thing about it is people do network marketing every day but don't get paid for it. Like the person who shared the information about watching a show on Netflix didn't get paid a single dime, right? People who are all excited about the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Baltimore Ravens last night, as much as I'm a Steelers fan, which is great, when I post about the Steelers winning their game and going to the playoffs and the Super Bowl, I'm not getting paid for that, right? It's all good and everything, but people do it every single day. So we already know that people know how to do network marketing. They just don't know how to get paid. And we show people how to get paid for buying, using, and recommending products. And we get paid several different ways. I'm not here to talk about how we get paid. That's on Thursday nights. So if you guys want to know how the money works with the companies and why so many people are joining us, meet us back here on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. There's a money back guarantee, of course. And because some people may talk about their financial success they're having, we don't make any income claims. I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard. So you might join us and not work as hard as we all work. You know, you may not put yourself in a position where you can wear this shirt. People get curious when I'm wearing this shirt, like, how did you retire early? I'm like, and I tell them, have you ever heard of one of those pyramid things where only people at the top of the company make all the money? And they say, yeah, I heard of that. And I say, well, I'm one of the guys who's at the top that makes a lot of money. And would you want more information, right? So that piques a lot of people's interest, and also the products, right? We our products aren't governed by the FDA, okay, and so we never tell anyone that our products will prevent, diagnose, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions because we're not doctors, and these aren't drugs. They're plant-based materials, right? And they all work. So if you do have any concerns about using any of the products, you talk to your doctor. And if you're a guest watching on Facebook or on Zoom, what we want you to do is at the conclusion of this discussion tonight, get back with whoever invites you here and tell them what you liked about the information. Is it the products people talked about, or is it the income? Tonight is primarily going to talk about products, most likely. And so with that being said, if you are watching, I see a couple people raise their hands already. Thank you. If you guys would like to share the first thing you do, the first product you use each day, and then the last one you use each night, and tell us why, right? Tell us why you use your first product in the morning or whenever you use it, and why you use your last product at night. And so if you want to share, you can raise your hand. I have Jessica up first, and then Miriam is after her. Raise your hand or comment in the chat. Let me turn my chat feature on. Okay, I got you, Tina. Okay, the Cleveland Browns they won though, so I was happy Myles Garrett he got the sack record. Pittsburgh, he should have gotten against Pittsburgh, but they didn't want that to happen. So I have Jessica, Miriam, Tina, and Tanya. Anyone else, raise your hand or you can comment in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook, comment on Facebook and I can read which product you use first and which product you use last. Now, on the Golden Sauna side, we do have another product. It's not consumable, so you don't drink it, you don't put it on your skin, you don't eat it. It's digital. That's our feel good, be good, do good subscription. That's one of the first things I do in the morning, but not the first thing. Okay, so people may talk about that, right? And then additionally, on the HBN side, they're having a promotion. It's the fast track promotion where you can earn an extra $20,000 between now and March 31st. So if you guys want information about that promotion, get back with the person that shared this information with you, and they can explain. We have videos for you to watch about the 20K promotion, right? So you guys want to see those, get back with that person that invited you here. So First up, we have Jessica. Let me get you to unmute yourself. You should be good, Jessica. You can unmute. I'll mute myself back out once you start talking. But
Can you
feel
hear
free to
me?
tell us what products you use first, like and which ones you use last each day. Thank you.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes.
Thank you. Um, so I use the first product I use obviously is the digital product, the feel good, do good, be good, do good. It helps with clarity and calmness and gets you in the right mindset. The first physical product I use is the tooth powder because you want to brush your teeth. It has my teeth the cleanest they've ever been. My dental hygienist is very impressed. It's helped with reducing gum inflammation. The last products I use is black seed oil and the lemon X MCT oil. I use black seed oil obviously because it helps relax you at night. There's 101 benefits to it. Um, helps your immune system, helps with sleep, just so many benefits to it. Helps with pain. And the lemon X is put your body into fat burning while you sleep. And it also helps with the cravings. I do have a testimony to share. So for Christmas, I gave my sister-in-law some go-go sticks and lavender ice. She has a problem with her one foot, and it was really painful. So she put some lavender, I let her put some lavender ice on, and she was like, "Oh my Lord, this is so good. I don't feel the pain." So she's been using it twice a day, morning and evening. And then I want to say it was Friday or Saturday, I received a text from her saying, "Hey, what are your websites? My coworkers want to place an order." So that just tells me that she must have been telling them about how good the product was and everything. So the main thing is just share the products, share your own testimony because I told her about how they help. The lavender ice helps with my migraines, and I also shared about the migraine ease go-go stick, and just be consistent and keep sharing and let people know your testimonies and other people's testimonies, and it will happen. That's all I got, Coach.
All right, Jessica, thank you for sharing that. So let me just summarize really quickly. So you start your day with the feel good, be good, do good email. We receive that. That's delivered right to your email box. And so you can just or you can log into to your back office with Go to Sign and it's there and I like it, right? It's calming, it's relaxing. The colors change every month based upon the month and season. And I like the January one is really calming, just having you just start your month, start your day with like peace and calm. Like just like when you look out, for people who live in cities and states where the seasons change, the leaves and stuff. Like my tree in the front yard, all leaves are gone. So the tree's not dead, but the tree is just shut itself down so that in a few more months, when spring hits, it's going to start to bloom. Okay, so that's what I like about the feel good, be good, do good subscription, and also is worldwide, right? Because there's no products being shipped. It's amazing. And blacks and tooth powder, yeah, that's a necessity. Many people use our tooth powder and they're seeing, dental conditions reverse, like gingivitis, gum disease, receding gum lines, receding gums, reversing and growing back. It's amazing. So that's one of my favorite products is our tooth powder. My wife, she loves it. She always tells me to tell Paula she better never ever not sell tooth powder, right? Because it's fluoride free. Okay, we don't need fluoride as we don't need that. So that's fluoride free. There's also some other good ingredients. And then at nighttime, black seed oil, that's the last one I use at night because, like you said, it's calming, helps you sleep. It's an amazing product. There are over 101 known benefits to black seed oil. And then Lemon X MCT, that increases your calorie burn by up to 400 calories every night if you use that night, right? So it's common for people to use. Lemon X MCT to wake up, weighing a few pounds a lot lighter, which is common. So that's good. And as far as your sister using our products and telling other people about it, well, that she's doing network marketing, and if she was a rep, she could get paid because she could have her own account, and then instead of referring her coworkers to you, they can we'll be able to go to her site. But some people just want to support you, right? So we give away products all the time, and it's common for people we give the products to share their story with other people, and the people they talk to about the products, they want to know how can they get them, but they don't have an account, so they come back to us, which is happening with Jessica. But her sister has done network marketing, which is simply word of mouth advertising. She used lavender ice. She got some results, and she told people about her results, and now they want this. So thank you, Jessica, for spreading the word, and thanks for sharing your first thing you do each day and last thing you do. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, let me get Miriam. She'll be able to unmute. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi everybody. So, what I usually do in the morning, the first thing is, excuse me, I usually take the Lemon X MCT and black seed oil. That's just like regular. I also, well, usually I get up, I pray, and then I take a shot of um cayenne, the cayenne cayenne pepper, fulvic, and a scoop of beetroot max. And I mix that together and then I get my workout in. That really helps me have energy. I don't get tired, and have, stop and take a lot of breaks or whatever. I don't get tired. And then after that, I read my email and then do the feel good, do good, be good because it helps me stretch. Afterwards, it helps me to kind of um, get my mind right for my day after I've exercised and because I do a lot of things. I multitask when I exercise. So after that kind of helps me to calm down and kind of focus a bit. So that's what I usually do. And in the evening, I do a black seed oil and the lemon X MCT. And then that's what I usually do. Um, quick testimony. So while I was gone out of town, my daughter told me that she said, "You know the spray, it works, it kills bugs." I said, "What do you mean it kills bugs?" So she had sometimes, we live in Texas and everybody knows Texas bugs are like this big. And there was one in the house and she sprayed it and she said like within a minute it had died. And I was like, "Well, maybe it's just a one-time thing." She said, "No, it's like a couple of times because this is like the fall, winter when they start coming in your house." Um, and really just scare the heck out of you. But she said each time she sprayed it and it actually killed the bug. I mean, I was like, what? It's like, let me tell everybody about that because that's another use for the spray. And I said, well, which one? She said, any one of them. She did all of them. Every last one of them worked. And she said, well, it's probably the essential oils in it. But I thought that was really like, wow, it kills bugs. So if you have those gigantic cockroaches, they don't have a chance with the spray. I'm telling you. She was like, because usually you spray it with some, industrial whatever. They'll like slowly die and be dramatic about it. No, she said this was like within a minute it was dead. So, and plus you don't have that offensive chemical smell that can bother people that have, asthma and respiratory issues. So that's really a good thing. One more testimony, and this is about the migraine relief go-go stick. I had a lot of headaches over the last month. And each time I use the go-go stick and like within minutes, like maybe about 5, 10 minutes, the headache was gone. Even really, really bad um stress headaches, the ones you get maybe in the back of your head. It really, I was just like, what? It worked for migraines because I do get migraines and, just regular, really bad headaches. It helps for that. So that's my companion in my purse, along with if and I because I didn't bring lavender ice, but I did have my go-go stick. So both of them work amazing for headaches, but this was like amazing. So I know I've been sniffing mine too because my allergies started kind of acting up when I got back, and I think it's just because I'm getting used to the weather and the pollen and things here in Dallas. But I'm almost back to normal. I haven't really had any issues today. Been taking my black seed oil, which has really gotten rid of all my allergies. I've been an allergy sufferer, so if you have issues with allergies, sinus problems, take black seed oil daily. I take 2 droppers full per day. Works amazing. So that's all I have.
That is awesome. Let me go talk about the migraine needs first. I don't deal with headaches, but I like how it smells. So
Yeah,
I keep
yeah.
it. It's here. I have all of them on my desk.
Hmm.
I'll just sit here and just take a shot. Just
Hmm. Hmm.
sniff, sniff. But um, at my gym, the attendant there, he had a migraine one day, and so he deals with migraine. So I had an extra migraine ease go-go stick, and I gave it to him. I'm like, here, Darcy, instead of taking, well, he smokes, he puffs on that herb to relieve his migraines. And I see, here's something that's not going to alter your state. And
Yeah,
so try this, buddy, right? And
yeah.
so he took it, so he's happy with it. He's 22 years old, he's young. But it's amazing. And then black seed oil, of course, we
Yeah.
everybody in America, everybody on the planet needs to have our black seed oil. I can't comment on other people's. I know I have someone in New Zealand who ordered some black seed oil capsules and was asking me how much to use of those. And so once I found out how much thymoquinone they had per capsule, it's like only like 5 grams, 5 milligrams of thymoquinone per capsule. In
Mhm.
ours, we get 3.3 per drop. And so, and she's asking me how many should she take? I'm like, well, if you want to have benefits, you need at least 50 milligrams of thymoquinone a day. So that would have been 10 pills or 10 capsules that they would have to take. With ours, what, 15 drops? And
Yep.
you could be good. But some people use more, some people use less. It's amazing. I like your morning routine because that's similar to what I do. I do fulvic, I do the drops,
Hmm.
I do limit. I don't not limit. I do beetroot max. I do purge tonic. I do ocean vitality. That's my that's my pre-workout drink. And I go to the gym. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, so I drink it about 5:45 before I wake up at 5. I leave my house about 10 minutes to 6. But before I leave, I take my shot. I don't get tired. Workouts, I don't get tired. I have energy the entire day. That's some good stuff. I like the cayenne pepper because it gives it that kick in the morning. That kick you
Hmm.
need. It wakes you up. And the cleaning spray, I had no idea that that's another use for the cleaning sprays. And
Yep.
so I
Yep.
like those because they're non-toxic. They're safe, mostly for pets. I know cats can be more sensitive to essential oils, but
Hmm.
for the most part, they're safe around pets and around kids. And you're right, when you have those commercial bug sprays, they can irritate your bronchial passages and
Yeah.
trigger attack like breathing attacks. So
Mm.
that's good stuff. So I'm glad you're feeling better. And Key, I know you just
Thank
got back
you.
home adjusting to the climate change from
Yeah.
Chicago to Dallas. It's different. So
Yeah.
all is well. But thanks, Maren, for sharing. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. I'll get you next, Tina. Let me read. Lillian wrote her first product she uses is Align. If you guys haven't seen the Align video, watch it and you'll see how it literally fixes the blood. It's that product. I use it every single night. I should have had that one as my last product. But then she said the line's giving her the ability to stop getting cortisone injections in her lower back for the past 3 years. Her last product at night are Lemon X MCT and tooth powder, and no tartar and plaque at her last checkup. Thank you, Lillian, for sharing that. All right, we have Tina on there. Her and Anthony are the Cleveland Brown and San Francisco 49er fans. And so the 49ers, they made the playoffs, so I guess they're half happy, but all right.
Yes. Okay, the first thing that I do in the morning, I use my personal care products, the soap, the tooth powder. I have dentures and I clean my dentures with the tooth powder and it has just been wonderful. It really, really works. Along with the soft toothbrush, just scrubbing my gums because I have implants at the bottom. Um, the other thing, after I use my personal care products, then I have the berberine ACV with Slimmer Max. And then I take Beetroot Max, Ocean Vitality, along with fulvic acid mixed in it as a shot. And then after that, because of the products that I've taken, I fill my thermos up and I put cayenne pepper, colon support in it and drink that to to wash everything down. The thing I do last at bedtime is my black seed oil. I take a full dropper just to relax. If I'm having some issues, I'll take black seed oil at least 3 times a day. And that's it.
All right. So let's go back to the beginning of your day. You said the personal care products. Which one are you talking about? The hair and body bars?
Yes, the
And
hair and body bars,
okay.
the deodorant,
Yep.
um, and then the tooth powder
Yep.
and
Which
Glorious.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Which of the soap bars are your favorite? Which one do you use most and why?
The lavender. The lavender
Lavender,
is my favorite, and every now and then I'll use patchouli.
petroleum. Yeah, and lavender is good for the face. She does all. My wife actually reads the product information pages. I don't read all of them. I just use stuff, and so she'll read it, and she's like, "Hey, did you know the lavender comfrey bar is good for it regenerates the skin cells on the face?" I'm like, "No, I didn't know. I thought the cassia and clove bar did that." But so that's her favorite one, and so those she likes that one and the geranium and clay. Those
Yeah,
are the two favorite ones she likes, but. And so that's good to know. And then which deodorant is your favorite one?
the rose vetiver.
That's mine. I have it on now. It keeps me fresh.
It
It
does.
it keeps me fresh till the next day, till the morning time.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
that's my favorite one. So I had a feeling that that would be your favorite one. So, but thanks. And we already know about black seed oil. Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
it's a 1 ounce bottle. People think, they're like, oh, it's $25. And they go to Amazon, they get bigger bottles, but
Mm-hmm.
the thymoquinone content isn't strong like this. This is why people only take drops, right?
Yes.
Not capsules or teaspoons full like the ones you buy online and at the buy in the store. So this stuff is potent. Everybody's
Yeah.
had this. And
And I have a testimony too.
okay.
I had a ear, my ear was like an ear infection was coming on. So I took some of the black seed oil and I put it behind my ear along the back. And within 10-15 minutes, it just cleared up.
Hmm. That's amazing. It works. Yeah, black soil, what people don't know is, well, we know it, but it doesn't have to be taken internally. If you have any pain, anything going on, just take a few drops and rub it on your ear, or if your wrist is sore, fingers are sore, rub it directly onto the area. and it works fast.
Real
It
fast.
works real fast. And so I gave a bottle to my neighbor the yeah 2 days ago, and so they were asking how to use it. I'm like, well, you can take it internally, or if you have any pain, just rub it, take a few drops and rub it directly into the area, and it's going to stop the pain. And they were glad because
Hmm.
they're on all kinds of meds. They're a little more mature than me, but
Hmm.
I wanted to help them out. So, but thank you, Tina. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right, we have Tanya up next. Let me read what Linda says really quickly. Linda says she's from Wisconsin. She drove to Milwaukee back home yesterday. It's a 1.5 hour trip each way, so 3 hours. And then on the way home, she had to stop and get her lavender ice out to use on the back of her neck and shoulders to ease the pain she was experiencing due to stress. I'm sure it worked. Lavender ice is amazing. A lot of athletes, especially kids, child athletes are using lavender ice. I know Tina, who just talked, her grandson in Ohio who's a really good football player. He uses our Focus Go-Go stick and uses lavender ice whenever he's sore, like the muscle soreness. Lavender ice is great. And so Linda just shared her story there. So thank you, Linda, for sharing that. All right, Tanya, let me have you on mute, and you should be good to go. There you go.
Okay, for having me. Happy New Year, everyone. So the product I've used first in the morning after I take my shower and use the soap, I use the castor seed oil with fat detox.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm putting that all on my extra skin area since I've lost weight. So I use it on my stomach, my arms, and my thighs. And then after that, I get the black seed oil and I put a couple of drops in my hand and I rub it, and then I rub it all over my face,
Mhm.
all over my face and my neck, and it's just been really really feeling good. I tell people, you don't have to just take it. You can actually put it actually on your skin.
Yeah.
And the products that after I use that, then I make my Ocean Vitality in my 16-ounce bottle of water, and I put a couple drops of the lemon oil in, and I shake it up like that to help with, I'm not a fish person, so
Mhm.
I don't even taste it. I saw Tina do that she talked about that on Detox Divas. And so ever since she said that, when I did get the Ocean Vitality, that's the way I've been drinking it. And I just drink that by itself. And then I fix my skinny water. And then at nighttime before I go to bed, I'll do the 10 drops of black seed oil under my tongue, and then I'll use my spikenard
Mm.
go-go stick. And that's really been helping me sleep good.
That is awesome. Let me go back. So I wrote down castor seed oil. That I use that one too after I shower and stuff. When I come home from the gym, I cool off, and then I go
Mhm.
upstairs and do my routine after I shave and stuff. I use this skincare serum Glorious. I use that. My wife, we all have our own bottle. I have my own bottle. My wife has her own bottle. My daughter has her own. So we use it. And so, but then I'll use castor seed oil with that, and on my feet too.
Mhm.
Fellas,
Yep.
we get dry skin, and some it's common. As men, you, you got to take care of the
It's
feet.
very
So.
moisturizing.
The
It's very
moisturizer,
moisturizing.
yeah, it's very good. Castor seed oil is great. So I rubbed it on my feet. But I did some research. Castor seed oil is nature's Botox. So
Mhm.
it's amazing. So that's why when we see a lot of you guys at our events, you guys are aging backwards, right? We don't a lot of our members, maybe they were showing signs of maturing, but when we see them at each of our events, people are looking younger. I know Tanya, you're one of them. Coach Seymour, Lillian, Charlotte, a lot of people. Anthony and Tina's the Stone family looking great. So I like that combination with the fat detox because once you release weight, you want to tighten up the skin, right? And so that combination right there, castor oil with the fat detox, it helps to speed that process up without people having to go and get surgery to have to cut the skin. And that's not safe. And so and then I'm not a seafood person either, and Ocean Vitality tastes just like ocean to me. So I have to mask it. Like you, I add some other stuff just to get it down. And I drink it real fast. And I like how you use the Ocean Vitality with with the lemon oil, which is great. And
Yeah,
so,
it works very good. It
and you
doesn't
know,
taste it at all.
yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try that tomorrow because I mix it with beetroot max and fulvic and all that just to get it down, right? So, but people don't realize, as far as Ocean Vitality, as far as your thyroid, it supports the thyroid. But we see I don't know if it's still a big thing, but sea moss, right? People are always asking, "Do you guys have sea moss?" And yes, we
Yeah,
have
they
sea
do.
moss, not by itself, but it's in Ocean Vitality. It's also in the Slimmer product. Slimmer Max has it, and so that and Ocean and sea moss is great. Digestive system, immune system, metabolism. It's a great product, and then black seed oil, you're not the only one. Most of us use at night. We use it to help us calm down and sleep because we have busy lives. So that's good. So thank you, Tanya, for sharing that. Okay. All right, let me get Coach Seymour to unmute, sir. Should be good to go. There you go.
Hi, Coach. How are you doing today?
Doing well.
Thanks for having me.
The Steelers won, so it's a good day.
Exactly. Um, Y'all know me. I use about 40 or so products throughout the day, so I'm not gonna go through every single one of them. But the first thing that goes in my body, and it's been like this for the last 6 years, is black seed oil, zinc, silver. First three things. Every morning, as soon as I get up, I reach over to my nightstand and I grab those three products and I do two full droppers each. Then I'll get up, I read my email, the feel good, do good. I mean, feel good, be good, do good emails. Go through the little exercise, relax for a little bit, and I'll get up. I go make my beetroot max, berberine, fulvic, put some uh, uh, cayenne pepper in it, mix that up, I'll drink that. Then I'll do a little workout. For my little workout, I go and I make me 8 ounce glass of the complete protein to rebuild my muscles and stuff like that. Then I drink some water to chase everything down, especially after I do the fulvic. I constantly drink water to get all that stuff out of my system. Um, then throughout the day again, I go back and I take my second round of beetroot max with the berberine again. Then I drink also my GLP-1 because after you eat, it spikes stuff. So I try to drink that 30 minutes. That I mix the GLP-1 with the Slimmer Pro. So basically, I take both of them together. That way, I make sure that I'm burning the fat. I'm craving curbing my appetite, craving the cravings, getting that cut down. I take my shower, use twice of the week, 2 times of the week, I use the black soap, charcoal soap. And I use that twice to basically detox my body. If you're using that charcoal soap, you don't want to use it more than 2 or 3 times a week because then you're detoxing your body with that black soap. Well, my favorite one is the Cassia Clove. That's my favorite soap of all. The tooth powder, the I do my tooth powder when I get out the shower. Prostate, Sun, Power Max, the deodorant, Rose is my favorite one. So I go through a whole lot of products. And then at nighttime before I go to bed, I do the align under my feet. Again, black seed oil, zinc, silver. And then the last thing I take, but right before I lay down, is the Lemonix MCT. And that helps me to relax, to be able to have my sleep when I decide to go to sleep. Because with me not working like you, I go to sleep when I'm ready. And so I'll use that. And then I use the still also. I learned that from you when we was in Denver. I used to use the pain cream now, or the sleep cream. I use that if I'm really having issue going to sleep. But a lot of time I just use the still, and that helps. I also, right as soon as I'm about to lay back, then that's when I do the sinus and allergy because my kids in here, they be in here making you feel like you in a freezer because they love it cold. I can't deal with all that cold. So when I wake up in the morning, my nose sometimes used to be stuffy. So I started using that sinus, got rid of that. So I don't have that issue anymore. But I'm just saying, man, just use these products because I'm telling you, these products really help. And then I have one quick testimony. For Christmas, I gave my housekeeper a whole bunch of products. Y'all know I got a lot of products. So I gave her a whole lot of products. And the other day she texted me and it was funny. She said, I just want to let you know that my husband said he loved that Pro Max, that Beetroot Max, that Sun, and that prostate oil that you told me about. And at the end, she had a big smiley emoji and a devil emoji at the end. So y'all can imagine what she meant when she said that. And so when she came over Friday, I was like, so tell me about this little text you sent me. And she started blushing. So she got all blushy and she goes, he just wanted to let you know that he was so happy that you gave me that for give to him for Christmas as a gift. And that's all I'm going to say. That's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. So I just started smiling. I said, okay, I know what you're talking about. So, guys, I'm telling you, Power Max, Beetroot Max, Prostate, Sun. You want to have those in your cabinet and just use them. I use mine twice a day. If I take a shower 3 times a day, I'll do it 3 times a day. But after each shower, just use those 4 products, and you'll be thanking Paula later. That's all I got for you, Coach.
All right, thank you, Coach Seymour. Appreciate that. I'm not gonna go through all the list because
Right,
like you, I use, gosh, I can't even. We'll be here probably for an hour if I went through every single product I use. And so,
right.
but we use some of the same products. For those of you who are wondering, well, where can I get silver and zinc from? Don't have that. That's not available anymore. Where can I get complete protein powder? Don't have that. That's not available right now. So when it was here, you guys should have bought it. So I'm just go through. So the morning time, great. Black show oils is amazing. The email is good. That's something I do that. I do my email sometimes before I go to the gym, but most of the time after I come home, I do the breathing, the affirmations, and then the stretching. I do all that. But I like the fact that you use GLP-1 system during the day. For those of you who don't know, if you guys can control your blood sugar, you keep your blood sugar from spiking and crashing, that right there can help minimize a lot of health conditions and diseases. You control your blood sugar, you will control your health. And that's what that GLP-1 system is for. And then Align, I use that at night. It's probably the last thing I use, but as far as what Coach Seymour shared for the men, fellas, you guys gotta get the magnesium, the gosh, I get it. I use wild yam. I use the magnesium spray for the fellas. I use prostate, sun, and primal, all that. And man, if you guys are looking to enhance, improve your performance, right? That right there is going to assist you. That's all we can say. All right. So thanks, Coach Seymour, for sharing that. All right, sir. I will catch you tomorrow night on our training. All right, now we have Shay. So we have 15 minutes left, 3 people. So just try to stick to the first product you use and the last one you use each day, and then why. And then we can come back next week and we can expand and share more. But let me have you unmute yourself. You should be good. There you go.
You're talking about me, right?
Yes.
Okay, just it's Siobhan, by the way.
Okay. I have
And I
your
just
shake. It's Shawshank on Zoom.
yeah, or you could just say Shawshank. No, because I was like, maybe there's another girl named Shay. I don't know if he's talking to me, so that's why I say. But I don't really take products in the morning. I'm just super excited about the rose deodorant that I got, because the first deodorant that I got, I can't remember the name, but it didn't really work. But this rose deodorant really works incredible. And I just love how it smells. It just smells like rose. It's not too potent. And I usually always use Tom's because, my skin starts to like bubble up. But so I recommend you to use the rose deodorant. It has a really nice smell to it. I stay dry, and and I don't get any BO smell. So it's a pretty legit product. Also, too, I have a really painful like ankle on my left foot. And so I bought the magnesium sleep oil, and that's been helping me like relax my ankle and the tendons around my ankle. And then I've been using the sweet basil to put around my ankle when it gets really sore. And I've noticed that I've probably been doing it for about a week now, and I feel like there's really been a decrease in how my ankle gets irritated. It's just it's become so sore much more because my car got totaled. I don't have a car anymore, and I'm on public transportation, and then plus I'm a custodian, and so I'm like always on my feet. So it's become incredibly sore. I live alone, so like I don't have anybody to like rub my feet. So I've been using the sweet basil and the magnesium sleep oil, and my foot pain has decreased a lot. So those are just my testimonials. And yeah, the castor oil is like supreme because as a custodian, I'm always washing my hands all the time. And using that castor oil every day on your hands, especially before you go to sleep, it really locks in moisture in your skin. Your skin does not really get as dry anymore or crackly. So I recommend the castor oil to people to use it every day. And my feet, like they were sandpaper, like before. My ex-husband used to always clown my feet, but now that I rub them on, it's like I'm just like, are these really my feet? Are these really my feet? So, so that's that. I just want to keep it short, and those are my testimonials for today.
All right, Siobhan, appreciate you for hopping on here. I know we chatted a little bit last week on Facebook, well, when you were first started using the sleep spray. And so amazing product. I know the first deodorant you probably used was the clay and tea tree. That probably was the first one you
Yeah.
used, and that one
Mm,
is a detoxing deodorant. So when you put it on, it's going to pull the toxins out through your armpits, and so you're going to find yourself
okay.
sweating more. But I found that as I used it more, I started sweating less and less. And so but the first time I used it, I was like you. I'm like, hey, I'm still getting kind of damp and smell like don't smell so good, but it pulled the top toxins out. And so then I used it for like 2 weeks. After the second week, it wasn't really sweating anymore. But I like using the rose
Okay.
and vetiver stick best, and I like the fact that the magnesium spray, how you've been using it for your ankle pain, that's just another use for it because of the magnesium that's in it. That magnesium chloride helps to relax, those muscles and tendons around it, so it's not so tight. And I like the fact that you're using the sweet basil, and so that keeps you from using like medicine, which you went to the doctor. They're either going to want to give you an injection, right, or give you
No, no,
some.
I don't go to the doctor, but
No, I'm
because I
I'm
don't have
saying if
insurance.
yeah, but if you went to a doctor, they will want to either give you an injection or give you some pills to take. And so I
Yeah.
like the fact that you're doing taking a healthier approach to help your body work the way was created to work. So appreciate you for hopping on and come back next week. I know you use more products, so just share the different ones next week.
I
All
could
right.
go on. Well, yeah.
I know. All right. All right. Thanks, Siobhan. All right, we got Katrina, then we have Coach Troy. Let me get Katrina to unmute.
Hello.
Hey, Katrina.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Um, I use so many products, but just for time's sake, I'll just
The first one you use.
Yeah.
in the day, and then the last
Um,
one you use at night.
okay. So I start my day off with the feel good, be good, do good. I start first thing in the morning when I wake up, I read the email because it sets my tone for the day.
Yeah.
And then I go and I use the tooth powder, the Glorious, and the deodorant. I like the myrrh and sandalwood. That's my favorite. So I
Sounds
use
good.
those first thing in the morning. I use so many other products throughout the day. So I'll just end it with at night.
Yeah.
I'll take the black seed oil. I put the line on my feet
Mm-hmm.
along with some oregano oil on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
And just before I go to bed, I'll use the lemon XMCT oil.
Yep.
And sometimes, since I'm retired, and sometimes I sleep, my sleep is on and off because I go to bed when I feel like it or wake up when I feel like it. And if I have a hard time sleeping, I'll use either the sleep magnesium oil or the steel.
Mm-hmm.
I rub the steel on my feet, or sometimes I'll spray the sleep magnesium on my shoulders,
Yeah.
and that helps me relax a little bit and get some sleep. And that's
Yeah.
it. So many other products, but I'll share them on another time.
Yeah, yeah, we'll share like you're like I am. I use a lot of different products, so
Mhm.
it's hard to say which one to use first and
Right,
last.
right,
So,
right.
but I
Oh,
like I
first
like
thing, I'm sorry. The first thing I use, I pull out my crushing craver. I forgot that. That is on my dresser. The crushing
yeah,
craver helps me have crush all my cravings for the day. So
yeah,
before I do anything, after I read my email, I pull out my crushing craver and I use that. So I
yeah,
won't be snacking and eating all day. My
yeah.
crushing craver is a lifesaver for me. Yes,
It's
that's number one. Yes.
amazing. And congrats on your retirement. But that email is great, especially that last part, that doing good part.
Yeah,
It really helps you like to slow down and be nice. It's
exactly.
not
And
saying I'm not
relax.
nice, but
Yeah.
you're just more aware of it. You're just nice to
Yeah.
everybody in the house. It's easy to not be nice to people in your house all the time because
Mhm, mhm.
because my wife and I'll be 31 years. We'll be married next month. So you get
Mhm.
used to each other. But that email is a good. She gets the email too. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good. And then myrrh and sandalwood, I like that deodorant. That one keeps you drier compared to the rose and vetiver. Okay, but
Mhm,
so they're both good. A line is great. Oregano, I like using oregano because that helps to strengthen the immune system.
mhm,
Did you
mhm.
rub it on your feet?
I do. Uh-huh.
Yep, that's exactly what I do sometimes, especially when
Yeah.
I'm around crowds and around shaking people's hands and stuff. You don't want to pick up germs. That
Yep.
oregano oil on the feet gets the immune system strong. And craving crusher, we'll talk about that
Yeah,
next week.
yeah.
That we have so many things. So all right,
Yes.
thank you, Katrina, and tell my
You're
Michael
welcome.
say hello, okay?
Okay.
All right, me and Coach Troy in Oregon, and then so we have like 6 minutes. So we have Coach Troy, and then hopefully we'll have time for Clarence, and then that'll be it for tonight. There you go. Should be able to unmute.
Okay. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
It's
Just
good.
uh just listening to everybody's testimony is really awesome. People are getting, you know, clearly good results from the products. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys are in the best place at the right time with the right product, with the right opportunity. And for me in the morning, if I could list one of the main ones that I take after I do the feel good, be good ritual, which is really just a game changer for my mindset, is the Power Max. So I do that one first, and at night I do either the magnesium pain or the magnesium sleep cream. Because I injured my arm um, doing landscaping, and for a couple of years now I've had a shoulder injury from doing too many muscle ups. It's just like I just took it I went too hard on my body and actually injured myself, so I had to kind of back off from that. But one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys that's happened to me recently is I hurt my elbow area or muscle around my elbow area doing landscaping work, and I put the magnesium pain cream, and when I spray it on there, I rub it in like 50. I do 50 rotations till it's like really in, so I can't even feel like the lather of it anymore. That's how much I rub it in. And then I think I was at a level probably 6 or 7 pain. Like if you want to say, what level your pain, it was like a 6 or 7. It went down to like a 1 within like 10 minutes. And first of all, I didn't even recognize it because I was doing my thing, whatever. And I recognized, wait a minute, I'm doing this, and I'm like, wow, the pain just went away. Just like it's amazing. The other thing is, this is what me and Natasha are experiencing right now. We don't know what it is. Maybe it's because we just clean up the diet really, really good, but intimately, not sexual, but I'm talking about for the body. When we have a bowel movement, our bowel movements don't smell anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. She was like crazy because she hasn't been plant-based as long as I have been in this thing for over 35 years, So for me, I experience that a lot when I'm fasting, go on my long fasting journeys. I experience that, but never on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And so that was a new thing that I think has just happened to me in the last couple of years that I've really been like, wow. And then again, with the Power Max, man, in closing, I'm gonna close it on this. Voltage energy. I did 3 lawns today and came home and exercised, no food, just the products. So the proof's in the pudding, man. I'm telling you, the cleaner your diet is, the more powerful these products will work in your blood, cells, tissue, organs, systems. It's just amazing. Yeah, another level. Anyway, that's my testimony.
Thank you, Coach Troy. I appreciate that. And for those of you who don't know, when I joined HBN in 2019, one of the first people I reached out to because I knew of his background experience being 80% raw vegan was Coach Troy. I said, hey, Coach Troy, I joined this company. Check these products out. I didn't try to recruit him. I just wanted him to look at the products. And so he looked at the products. He says, hey, these products are all legit. And he signed. I didn't ask him to sign up. He signed up, and it's been almost 7 years for him. But for him to vouch for the products and for Alexander Brighton, our formulator, and Paula, our owner, that spoke a lot to me. So that gave me more confidence to want to share, these products with more people. As far as the products he uses, the Power Max magnesium spray, that was the one Coach Seymour gave to his housekeeper to give her husband. That Power Max magnesium spray, that right there is going to take, as far as men, women, you can use it too, but for the fellas, that's going to take your performance and your voltage, and it's from here to here.
Yeah.
And Troy, he does liquid fast while he works out, does his landscaping job, the business without having any food, right? Just only using these drinking Vitality, using the products, and he'll do that for 3 months leading up to his birthday every year. Every year, that's what he does. And so for those you don't know, you're 56.
Yeah, I'm 1 year younger than you. You're my
He's
big
1 year
brother.
behind me. I'm 57. Coach Troy is 56. Now, if you see him in person, you look at him now, you're thinking he's probably 25, 35, 25 to 35, right? And so that's because of his lifestyle. And the products absolutely work. The magnesium lotion and the sprays, the spray works amazingly well. One time I twisted my ankle jogging here in my community, ankle started to swell up. I took the magnesium lotion. We didn't have a spray back then. Rubbed it on my ankle. It stopped the pain, and I was able to go out the next day and even run. So I'm not surprised you have relief with your elbow by rubbing the lotion in, which is amazing. And in this comment, as we mature, and like Coach Troy does muscle ups. He came to Vegas one time, met him at a park, and he did some muscle ups, and just showing that age is simply a number. And when you provide your body with the right nutrients and the right lifestyle, as far as the way you eat, you can age well, right? And that's what we're doing here, and eventually get to the point to where your bowel movements, they won't stink, right? I haven't gotten to that point every day, but there are days where I go, I'm like, hey, I don't smell anything. It's amazing. It's crazy. And then even when I wipe, there's nothing to wipe off. That's how clean it is. So
Yeah.
these products are some wonderful products. But I appreciate you guys for hopping on and sharing, the first products you use and even other ones you use and the last one you use. Clarence will get you next week. So make sure you go up first next week so you can share. Also want to congratulate all the people who participated in the Ageless Athletes Challenge. We concluded it. Congratulations to Tiara Moore and her team. But we did a Feeding America challenge last week. We provided 257,490 meals last week in 7 days. So we raised funds. Each team made a donation. So we provided over 200, almost 260,000 meals to people who are hungry here in America. So congratulations, guys. And like I always say, we are a health and wellness company, and we do health and wellness things. And giving is something that just feels good, like being benevolent. Using products are cool, making money is great, but giving back to other people or causes that are outside of yourself, that feeling is just so good. So I want to congratulate everyone who did that. But that wraps us up for tonight. For those of you who are looking at the company and you're or considering becoming a customer or maybe even wanting to build a business, hey, get back with the person that invites you here or share the replay with you. Tell them what you liked about the information and find out how you can get started. With HBN, we don't talk about this a lot. You can sign up for free with HBN. You don't have to make a purchase for 30 days. You can actually make money without making a purchase on the HBN side, right? And you can do that for a month, earn commissions, use your commissions to buy the products. Okay. Go to sign, you can sign up for free. They have a free account for three days so you can check out the feel good, be good, do good emails we get, right? So that's what we have going on. So if you guys would like to join us, get with the person that invites you here tonight or share the replay with you. Tell them what you liked about the information. And I'm looking forward to welcome you to the Golden Sun and HBN family. And I will catch you guys next Monday, same time at the same Zoom link. Have a good night, you guys. Bye.